What's up guys, Sheldon back with another review, and today we are looking at the Super Action Statue DIO, all capitals, from Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Stardust Crusaders. So there are two versions of DIO. This is when he has a stand. The first one from Phantom Blood is called Dio Brando. So in case you want to look it up online, just Dio all caps is this one, Dio Brando is the other one. Okay, so let's take a look at the box really quickly. So here's some of the poses you can put him in. Some of the accessories he comes with, which is just a ton. We'll look at that in a second. He's got two alternate heads. Got some box art here, box window, and then more box art. Alright, so very quickly, let's look at the accessories. So he comes with, as you can see, just a ton of hands right here. He's got these two knife holding hands. He's got these two gripping hands for both sides, which is actually for this stop sign. He comes with two fists. He's got relaxed hands. He's got a pointing hand only for the right side. He's got one of these hands, which is for holding his knives. And then he's got this kind of style-ish hand, which I don't remember what it's from. And then we got 6 tiny knives, and then we have this stop sign, like we mentioned before, which is actually 2 pieces. Then we have this kind of grinning face, and then we have kind of a smirking face, which is actually not that different. So we'll take a look at the original face, though. Okay, and so this is the original face, and this is the smirking face. Not that big of a difference, but pretty big difference here with the grinning face, and obviously this one's the best one, so I'm just going to put that one on for the rest of the review. Alright. Oh yeah. Alright, and of course he comes with the two kind of relaxed hands. Okay, so let's look at the figure itself really quickly. Actually, let's look at the accessories one more time. So he comes with this sign, like I mentioned before, and it's 2 pieces. And actually, there's like a flat edge right here to help you peg it in right here. As you can see, there's that little line. And again, he comes with the gripping hands on both sides, but how you put that on is you just slide it through like this, and then you just peg it on. Pretty straightforward. Really nicely done too. There's nice battle damage. A lot of sculpted dents in there and scratches and things like that. And you can see there's some wear and tear right here. There's some shading. Very, very nice. And then these little knives, of course, you can tuck them into his belt right here. So that's a nice touch. You get the idea. You just tuck them in right here, but if you move them, they can come falling apart. Okay. And then, of course, he's got that little pinching hand right here, and all you do is you just tuck it into the thumb and forefinger right here. Okay, anyway, let's look at the figure. So, let's get a quick height measurement. So he stands, let's see, where's my tape? Right here. Okay, so he stands about 16 to 15 and a half centimeters, which is a little under 6.5. So this is actually one of the shorter figures, which is kind of weird because Dio is supposed to be pretty tall. But it is one of the first figures, which could be why. Okay, so let's take a look at the articulation right here. So the head is on that hinged ball joint, and then the neck itself is on a ball joint as well. Let me just take that off really quickly, I'll let you see. And then the base of the neck actually is on a ball joint of its own, right here. And this piece can come off, and actually I'm going to take it off for now, just so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, the shoulders do have a horizontal right here. This does move. So this does rotate the shoulder piece, but the range of motion is there. It's a peg into the body, a peg into the bicep, so there is a bit of a swivel. You can get the full rotation, you just have to do it with the shoulder, which is kind of annoying. And then elbows greater than 90 degrees, a little bit better. Let me see if it's out of focus. Okay. And then for the wrists right here, we have this hinged ball peg right here. So we have a rotation and a swivel. For the ab, I believe it's a ball peg right here. Yeah, it's like a single ball peg, so not bad. Just going back, going forward, and for the waist, I believe it's actually another ball peg. Is it? No, it's actually just a swivel. And this belt right here, it's kind of floating. It's like glued into the back right here, but there is space to put the knives in. These two pieces are just on a hinge. That's really all they do. For the legs, it's kind of weird. It's like pegged into the groin right here and pegged into the thigh. So you can get some good splits actually. And then going forward, it comes out an angle. You just need to rotate. And then you have a thigh swivel right here. Double jointed knees, pretty good range of motion. Rotates at the top of the knee as well. So you can go like that. And then you have the ankle, which is actually not impeded, which is nice. So that's going forward, backwards. You do have a toe hinge. It's kind of limited. And then you do have an ankle rocker, which is pretty much unimpeded. Alright, so in terms of paint and sculpt, I would say this sculpt is pretty good. It's a pretty nice design. It's kind of funny. He's got like these crotchless pants right here, and there's shading throughout. The color scheme is pretty nice. It's one color, but it does look pretty nice. My only issue, and I don't know if it shows up on camera, but some of the shading, it's too green. It kind of looks like an unripe banana, but it's kind of a small thing. Just something that I noticed. Another issue that I have is that the knees are pretty weak. You can kind of see right there. They're just so tiny, and so it can fall over sometimes. But other than that, though, I gotta say this figure is pretty great. It comes with a ton of stuff, and because they released him so many times, and there's actually a few versions, he's fairly easy to find and is at a pretty good price. So I gotta say, if you're a fan of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, I do recommend this figure 100%. You just get so much value for what you pay for, and you know, he's the big bad of the Joestar family, so how could you not, right? Okay, well, that pretty much does it for this review. I'm going to put this guy in some poses at the end here, but if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like and subscribe for more videos. I am going to be reviewing The World next. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.